Hi everyone, I'm Michelle. I'm 19 and I'm from Yale-NUS College, majoring in politics, philosophy, and economics. This is my first year of university and I'm interning here at Code for Asia. So I was actually considering a few offers, mainly from corporate companies or banks, but I decided to come to Code for Asia because I was really interested in its startup culture. So for me, I think before I go on into why I chose that, I will start with what I do because I think it'll give you context. So here at a startup, since there are less manpower, each person takes on more responsibility. And I helped out with administrative duties, registration, planning of events. I was actively engaged in meetings, taking minutes, giving suggestions, and also being there for the execution of the actual event itself. And it was really, really great to have a lot of responsibility. So I chose a startup culture because these are kind of things that you won't be able to do in a corporate company. In a corporate company, things are more stringent and they're strict, and you have really set kind of boring duties, as I like to call them. But at Code for Asia, I was more involved in any of my other internships. The environment here is really flexible. I feel like they let you do what you do best in an environment that you do best in. So they offer spaces like here, which is a co-working space. You can work from home, you go to meetings outdoors, and you work at your own pace. Of course, there are deadlines, but as long as you meet your deadlines, as long as you can give quality work, you can do things in your own comfortable environment. We do meet up, and a lot of the times we try to utilize time best by working remotely. So, Ernie, our co-founder, is often on business trips, and so we still keep in contact with her through Zoom, which is a conference call platform, and we keep in contact with each other through Telegram while we make sure that we meet up like once or twice a week in person. So what I really enjoyed here was, I thought I wouldn't enjoy that we weren't meeting up every day because I am a kind of person. I like to see people and interact with them. But I found that the space was really great for my productivity, and because we were still meeting up and because we were working together in person for the events, I still found that kind of connection that I really wanted in like a 9-to-5 job. And on top of that, I really enjoyed that here, even though, obviously they are my bosses, I feel that the environment is very equal. It's a learning experience for us, and it's also a learning experience for them because they're just growing. So one example is after the events, whereas with some other companies, you do an evaluation of the intern, they did that, but they also asked the intern, like, how do you feel this could be better? How do you feel like we could make this a better experience for you? And I feel that that's a really unique situation you can only find here. And I really enjoy that they give you a lot of responsibilities, which leads me to, one piece of advice, and this kind of ties over to challenge. Like, working remotely does mean that you can be more productive and in your own comfort, but it also means that you aren't meeting with people, and it means that you have to take more initiative because people are going to be busy doing their own things. People have different working styles that they're comfortable in. You're not always going to see them, and they may not always be available. So my biggest advice for you, if you're coming to Code for Asia, is that definitely take initiative and make the most of your opportunity. I was here and I asked for more responsibilities, and if I couldn't handle it, I would tell them. But if I thought I could handle something, I would bring myself forward and take that opportunity, and that's really important. Not just for networking, but also for skills and exposure. So, for example, right now I'm working on EDMs, which I've never done before, but it was something that my boss was like, "Oh, do you want to try this out?" And you say yes because that's what a startup culture is about.